we're about a 2v1 here. This is not about to be fun.
What's up, guys? It is That Panagon. I'm here again with another video, and as you heard in the beginning, that was from my actual original footage of me saying, oh, it's about to be a 2v1, so fun, like, obviously joking. But we were taking a 2v1 originally at the start of the zombie fight. We probably did gather a bit early, but we were trying to get a pretty good position. We did decide to ally against the two stronger enemies. I think this was a losing bracket, and we were in the second ring, so we decided we were just going to have fun for the last round, if I remember this correctly, and we just decided to ally against these two teams who had some pretty solid whales, right? But overall, we did have some pretty insane numbers here. We do end up taking a pretty long 2v1 up mid here, though, which wasn't too good for us since we do kind of split ourselves onto two fronts, not to mention we're kind of running back and forth to try to, kind of run down each side and protect each side. And as you see, like, a lot of people kind of get wiped out here once we push like one or the other side. So it is a little bit problematic, but we do win a lot of these trades, obviously. So it is overall worth it, but it was a lot of fun nonetheless. This zombie fight is obviously freaking expensive, but I can't say I regret it. I'm always happy to have good fights like these, and if we had allied any other way, I feel like the fights would have been boring. So I really don't regret allying like this. But yeah, I mean, I think we just had too much of a whale gap as well. Like, I would say, like, the upper whale that we were facing from each team was probably stronger than ours. They had, I think it's like ZPX or something, ZNX or something, and then it was this other team like ENJ or something on the other side who has a Pringle whale, which is they're both like 25s on workshop, so they're pretty stacked. And I think this is the same zombie fight, by the way. This isn't even the second round yet. We had just regathered because we had I guess gathered so soon that we had been able to zombie fight, refresh, and then gather up again, and then we have to fight again over here. Our allies are finally gathering, I believe, on the other side, so they're going to secure some zombies, but holy expenses. And honestly, I feel like these guys probably should have played this better. There was like one zombie fight I did in another, like my last Genesis, where what we did was we kind of circled around our enemy to start trying to pull them away from mid, and if they started deciding to chase, we would obviously have the upper hand there. And I mean, you see kind of here, these guys just kind of try to initiate fights from both sides of us, but neither one wants to take on the full murder wall, right? Because we obviously have such a numerical advantage that if we decide to focus one or the other side, you're going to get absolutely beamed. And even if we split our focus like you see here, we're still winning on both sides. So frankly, these guys should be doing their best to try to split us off as much as possible, such as wrapping around us, like trying to wrap on our side without actually engaging in fights to try to stretch us out. Because in a lot of cases, like someone might run at you, for example. Let's say a whale comes to fight you. Well, not all their marches are going to be at you right away, right? The further you're away. And I mean, I think this is kind of simple concept, but if you're baiting people from afar, a lot of them are going to just try to attack you, and you're going to be able to get, like, let's say 10 seconds of engaging with that rider march before that, like, last range march comes in. That's a pretty big advantage, right? That's let's say a 5v5 or even a 10v5, and a lot of these marches are coming in late. This is one reason why you want to kind of play as ratty as possible, running around. But yeah, you do see here, these guys are kind of pushing on our side. A lot of us start refreshing, which is painful because I kind of whale tank over here, and I get absolutely obliterated as my team comes in, which they do the sweep up duty, and they kind of succeed. But yeah, I mean, honestly, the best part about this Genesis were the zombie fights. The best part about most Genesises are honestly the zombie fights. And honestly, Genesis would be so much more fun if it was more, maybe if there were more zombie fights, right? Like maybe every 2 hours. Maybe that'd be pretty expensive. But to be fair, like, I'm popping a 50% freaking buff, right? A 50% expansion simply to field fight for 10 to 20 minutes a lot of time, and sometimes not even field fight at all, which makes like these zombie fights feel, good, but also bad at the same time because they're just so expensive for so little downside. But yeah, these are some, honestly, the better fights I'll sometimes have in the game, like some better back and forths. It might sound crazy, but it is, right? Like, unless you kind of have really good outpost fights or something during Island Raid, right? There's not really too much to compare to it. I mean, there's obviously Archipelago Raid mid fights, but you're dealing with Legion versus Legion, which are usually lopsided to one or the other side. Whereas in this kind of thing, like I said, like we were able to decide, hey, we want a 2v1. Obviously, our allies still existed. They still held pretty well, so it wasn't really a 2v1, but you guys get the point, right? We were able to do 2v1s for zombies and stuff, and it just made this much more exciting. I kind of just wanted to expand on that a little bit. This was a bit good little fun Genesis War overall. There wasn't a whole lot of mid fighting to show you guys, as I think we kind of ran through this pretty fast. We just had too many rally captains and stuff, and they only had like the one whale on each side, so we were able to kind of run through them. But it was a lot of fun. I appreciate you guys for watching. Just let me know what you guys think. I mean, I really think if they maybe included more zombie fights, or even just up the mid time maybe, which I don't know if that'd be really the solution, like the scheduled fight. I think just maybe making zombie fights every 2 hours or something would be more interesting. But I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section what you guys think. I appreciate you guys for watching as always. I do hope you guys enjoyed this. Tell me if you guys enjoyed Genesis War, at least the zombie fights in particular. If you're able to make it, that's one issue with zombie fights as well, just timing and stuff. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys. Hope you guys have a great day or night though, and I will see you guys in the next video. That is about it. Peace out.